says order the following according to increasing size, and then the first list they give us is Ga, As, Kr, Ge, and Br. So if you look at the periodic table, turns out you can find them all on one row. I think that's them. There you go. So then recall that as you're going to the right, it's going to be decreasing size, so smaller, bigger, so it would look like that. So the biggest one is obviously going to be whatever's on the left, and that's going to be gallium, and the smallest one is whatever's on the right, krypton, and then they want it in increasing size. So gallium's the biggest, and then it's going to be germanium, and then arsenic, and then Br, and Kr. And that's going to be the size for these ones. The second series is Ge, S, In, He, and Cs. And I kind of marked it out on the periodic table so we can look at it. So if we kind of think about this as a diagonal, so if we think about from helium to Cs, what's the trend? Well, if we're going down, we know that going down a periodic table is increasing size because the shells are getting further and further away. And then we know that if you go to the right, that's decreasing size because it's the same shells, but then it's more protons as you go to the right. So if you go to the left, that's increasing size. So we can see that on this diagonal line, whichever way you look at it, it's going to be increasing size, kind of going down this diagonal of He to Cs. So if we want to put it in order, He is the smallest, and then just follow the diagonal, and Cs is going to be the largest. Our third series is a bunch of ions, so N3-, O2-, F-, Na+, and then Ne. So since these are ions, we can't just look directly at the periodic table. It's better to think in terms of protons and electrons. So if you think about electrons for all of these, N3- is going to have 10 electrons, O2- also has 10, and it turns out all of these have 10 electrons, so it's an isoelectronic series. In terms of protons, though, they're going to have different amounts. So N has 7 protons, O is going to be 8 protons, F is 9, Na is 11, and then Ne is 10 protons. So whoever has the most protons, those protons are going to pull in those electrons tighter because it's the same electrons across all of them. So the only difference is the protons. So the most protons pulls in electrons tighter, so then that's going to be the smallest. So we know that Na+ is going to be the smallest, and then just kind of rank them in terms of number of protons. So Ne is next up, and then kind of going down, it's going to be F-, O2-, and 3-.